Central Bank of Nigeria raises 9.27 trillion naira via Nigeria Treasury bills as investors seek longer maturities, higher returns. Oil prices jump $1 on Gulf Coast storm, post-sell-off recovery. Nikkei leads losses in Asia. China inflation comes in weaker than focus. The program is Business Express, reaching you from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. I am Musa Abubakar, your guide. Now, as investors seek higher returns and long-time maturities, the Central Bank of Nigeria has raised a whopping 9.27 trillion naira worth of Nigerian Treasury bills across its auctions between January and August 2024. The amount raised so far in 8 months indicates continuing confidence among investors in the Nigerian government's debt instruments. By tightening its monetary policy through higher interest rates and large NTBS auctions, the CBN aims to curb galloping inflation and stabilize the foreign exchange market, thereby fostering a more balanced economic environment. The Securities and Exchange Commission has warned against infractions in the capital market, stating that it will enforce regulations against individuals and entities that fail to comply. Director General of SEC, Mortimi Agama, says SEC is committed to protecting investors, including those in the crypto space, and has issued guidelines for crypto exchanges. The Commission has also granted approval in principle to 2 crypto exchanges to provide regulation and clarity in the digital space. It says the SEC aims to provide a guided regulatory space without hindering innovation while ensuring full disclosure, anti-money laundering and combating financing of terrorism measures. The Commission is taking steps to educate and safeguard the Nigerian population from misinformation and fraudulent activities. And at the dollar, tentative yen dips on model Federal Reserve rate cuts outlook. How much is the naira exchanging for the currencies? Let's find out. Let's take a trip to the commodities market. I will continue. Now, moving on, here is a summary of how stocks fared in Nigeria last week, as put together by Lion College.
NGX All-Share Index and market capitalization depreciated by 0.15% to close last week at 96,433.53 basis points and 55.394 trillion naira. A total turnover of 2.141 billion shares worth 51.217 billion naira in 55,603 deals were traded by investors on the floor of the exchange. The financial services industry led the activity chart with 1.229 billion shares, valued at 19.976 billion naira in 20,701 deals. The oil and gas industry followed with 262.484 million shares worth 17.996 billion naira in 14,275 deals, while the third place was the services industry with a turnover of 155.587 million shares worth 532.941 million naira in 3,558 deals. Trading in the top three equities, namely Access Holdings plc, Owando plc and Zenith Bank plc, accounted for 517.336 million shares worth 24.454 billion naira in 15,502 deals. A total of 23,881 units of exchange-traded products valued at 8.240 million naira were traded in 136 deals. And at the bonds market, a total of 21,002 units valued at 19.904 million naira were traded in 24 deals. For summary of price changes, 36 equities appreciated in price during the week, 46 equities depreciated in price, while 69 equities remained unchanged. Olayinka Ojo for Business Express.
Now let's head to global stock market where Maria is standing by. Maria, let's have the numbers.
Thank you, Musa. The global market mostly recovered from last week's fall. We have European stocks in a happy place this Monday as stocks ticked higher, shrugging off more negative sentiment on Wall Street and in Asia markets. The DAX surged higher by 0.46%, FTSE was up by 0.62%, CAC follows suit with 0.56%. Japan's second quarter GDP came in at 2.9% on an annual basis, less than the 3.2% expected by economists. China's inflation rate grew 0.6% year-on-year, lower than 0.7% expected from economists. We have the Nikkei, which slipped 0.48%. Shanghai Composite went down 1.06%. We have the Hang Seng Index, also down by 1.42%. Moving on to U.S. stocks, we have futures jumping on Monday as Wall Street tried to recover some of the steep losses suffered last week. We have the futures tied to Dow Jones Industrial Average going up 0.61%. S&P 500 futures higher by 0.56%. We have the Nasdaq Composite, which went up also 0.65%. Moving to Africa markets now, Africa is in a mixed trade this afternoon. We have South Africa JSE Top 40, which appreciated by 0.43%. We have Tunisia Tune Index going down 0.05%. Namibia had 0.02% higher, and Ghana surged higher by 0.05%. My name is Maria Ado-Zakari. That's the summary of the global market. Back to you, Musa.
Thank you, Maria. Well, that's it. Business Express returns tomorrow by 9:30 a.m. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Musa Abubakar.